Alright, welcome back to the channel. I was originally going to make this video about 5 basic workouts you should master before moving on to weights. But to be quite honest with you guys, I have no clips of me doing stuff like that. Like push-ups, body weight squats, etc., etc. So anyway, I alternated and I decided to do 5 lifts that I've always included in my workouts for like the last 2 to 3 years. And we're going to go from there. Chest press is one, but we're not going to talk about it in this video. But I actually haven't done them in a while, so I was fairly surprised. I haven't lost 2 minutes of my strength, but I guess like it correlates to bench, so why'd you lose strength in that, George? But anyway, moving on. Number one, incline dumbbell. To the day I die, you're going to see me with some type of incline variation. Just because obviously, like, it's good for your upper chest. And that's the where most men struggle, or at least me. That's where I struggle at, right? And the reason why I realized, like, it's because, like, typically when we do it, we, like, have our hands flared out like we're a bunch of birds and we're just swinging it up and down. You're gonna see it eventually in the video. But I realized you gotta, like, tuck your elbows in. It's crazy. Like that. And the same thing goes for your back as well. Like, you really gotta tuck in your elbows. It makes all the difference. Like, today's not a back video, but I'm really like really realizing the difference of like how my back progress once you just slightly start tucking in your elbows. And that goes for bench, no, that goes for chest, that goes for your back, that goes for your upper back, that just goes for like when you do rows, that goes for the point is, honestly, like the reason why most people don't see gains is because the small minor tweaks that they're not making. Like as you see in this current clip right now, I'm slightly tucking in my elbows. Granted, it's not as easy as when you're flaring them out like most people typically do. I kind of wish I had it in the video, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. But yeah, honestly, you want that 3D look for your chest. Inclines won't go to. And another thing too is, obviously, like there's other ways you can do. You can do high cables, you can do push-ups, but I'm really big on like if you don't enjoy your workout, you're not gonna stick to it. A perfect example is Bulgarian split squats. I don't like doing Bulgarians. Obviously, I know it's good for your quads and glutes, but that's not the only thing good for your quads and glutes. Just like how, for example, my next exercise I'm going to talk about is squats. Most people hate squats, but squats, like like Tom Platt says, if you can squat, you can do anything in life. Like squatting is hard. Like especially once you get past like 315, squatting's hard. Like squatting isn't something like you could just get on under the bar and just start doing. Like squatting is actually hard. So I think anyone who has the ability to squat should at least try once in your life. You don't have to do it for your whole life. I know for me, like once, I'm starting to have like grandma knees. Like once I reach like maybe like 30, I don't know, like maybe like 40, I'll stop squatting. Like just because I want to get to the point where I can squat and no ramifications, obviously. But yeah, like squatting is hard. Like it's not something easy. Anyway, the next thing we're gonna talk about is a seated row, or like this new variation I like to start doing, just because like I feel like I feel my back more, like I feel my posture, like my mind muscle connections really like like yelling at me. It's like, George, this is working. Keep it up. There's nothing wrong with the other seated row, but I just feel like for me, you gotta try things. Like the life is all about experimentation. You gotta see what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Granted, I don't know where I got that from, but I just had a brain, I just had it in my head to do such and such, and I did. The next one, Romanian deadlifts. It's a good hinge for your glutes and your hamstrings. Granted, what you see me right now is doing a deadlift, but they're very similar movements. So I feel like this also has great carryover for your posturing change and great strength carryover as well. Um, what else would I also mention? Some people don't like to deadlift because they're like, oh, there's no benefits because of hypertrophy. But I really feel like it's like I said in the beginning. Sometimes you do things just because you enjoy doing it. Like a perfect example is bench. Most people are like, there's better ways to build your chest. If you enjoy something and it doesn't hurt you in any way, I would suggest you stick to it. As long as it's not hurting you long term. There's nothing wrong with sticking to something just because you enjoy doing it. Another thing too, maybe it's just because like I've been doing pull-ups for so long and it's finally starting to catch up. Ever since I started doing this version, I feel like I'm a bird. I just feel like I'm flying every time I'm doing pull-ups. I'm gonna record some so I can show you guys like probably like later today or something. But like, my goal is really to get like chest to bar with my pull-ups. I think I can get to like my neck, but I really want to get to like my chest. You can't really see it in this video, but that was like 2 weeks ago. I guys want you to imagine how I look now when I'm really doing my pull-ups. Like I'm really going up there. Obviously, like this video is not about like pull-ups is another one. Like build your V-taper, build your back. I should really make a whole video on like why back and shoulders is more important for a deep V-taper compared to your chest and arms. They're both important, don't get me wrong, but most people need to focus more on their posture instead of their interior. Like for me, unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate, it's a blessing. I'm interior dominated, meaning like it doesn't take much for me to grow my interior. Like if you saw me, if most people know me in person, the first thing they tend to typically point out is my arms. But your back and shoulders, especially your rear delts. Oh my gosh, train your rear delts. I didn't put this in the video. Like I don't have any clips of me doing any rear delt training. But if you're not training your rear delts, you're generally doing yourself a disservice. Train your rear delts. People like typically want that like cap shoulder look. That comes for your rear delts and your side delts. Those are two things from the beginning of the year I've really been trying to prioritize just because like we're not training them. Like you can never really get that look that you want. Another thing too is lats. Like learn how to like really train your lats. Like get that mind muscle connection. Whether that's from pull ups, you're doing a seated row, you're doing a lat pull down, or even barbell rows. There's a bunch of ways to like really like get your mind muscle connection from your lats. But like I'm gonna keep reiterating to you guys, make sure. Oh, this is a perfect example. I completely lost my train of thought. But and this one, you kind of see like I'm still in the beginning phases of like how I want to do my incline pressing. Because like I said, like most people, like you do it like you're a bird, and where we don't want to, you want to be a bird, but you want to like tuck in your elbows. I don't know. It's just such a weird analogy. The last but not least, the thing I didn't really talk about, core. Um, Core isn't just for your looks or abs, I should say. Core helps with your when you squat, when you bench, when you deadlift, having pressing movement. Also, it helps with your balance. Like if you have a weak core, you have a weak body. That's a bar, by the way. I don't know if you guys heard that, but if you have a weak core, you have a weak body. I'm gonna say that one more time. And also, your abs are made in the kitchen. Obviously, of course, if audible, you want to treat it like it's a muscle. It is, meaning you should at least try to train it 2 to 3 times a week. Make sure you're progressing. Another thing, find a machine that you like this. I started adding this again in my routine, and I don't know why I stopped. Like this is great. Anyway, this was a little kind of like I don't want to say a filler video because I feel like I had some gems, but I want to really stay consistent for you guys. If this helps, and if you want me to go into detail about anything else, let me know. If this helps.